Alright, so, audience, we've been away for a while, and today was a really interesting day.
Yeah, very, very interesting to say the least.
So, want me to tell you the story also, Hawaiian?
Oh, yes, I don't know about this
from
story.
my perspective. I'm gonna just be honest. I forgot you were coming over today. So I'm just down here, beating my meat.
Were you actually?
And right as I'm at that pivotal moment where I could still stop her, you know, I have to keep going, I get a phone call from Hawaiian, and my first response is audibly saying, "Fuck, I forgot." So I answer said phone call.
Ignore that text ringtone, by the way. That was nothing.
And it's Hawaiian saying, you know there are a bunch of police in your driveway. I'm like, what? What the fuck are you talking about? And like in the...
Walks upstairs, dick in hand.
Not like, so I'm like, shit. Then, you know, I get everything put away or whatever and put my pants back on.
Wouldn't that be an interesting thing? Oh, hey, cop, sir, young man, your dick's out. Oh, damn it.
Well, like, I was just like, alright. So I run upstairs to see what the fuck is going on, because there's a government building near my house. So I'm like, alright, maybe they're just there. Nope, they were in my driveway.
Yep.
And, the first thing I hear is the cop say, "Do you know where the taser is?" And I'm like, what? Hi, I'm confused.
Hi, I'm confused and a little bit scared.
Yeah, like, you know, I don't know what to do.
Oh, cool. I didn't fuck that up. Well, okay, we ignore that one.
But yeah, and so it turns out, my long story short, my sister. Actually, I have to give the long story. She went to this mental, like, building where they take a bunch of at-risk teens or what the fuck ever and make sure they don't kill themselves or kill other people.
Sounds about right.
And apparently she started hooking up with one of the guys there.
Okay.
Named Andre.
That's a name.
Well, Andre, but... yeah. And they started, like, swapping clothes and whatever.
Okay.
And so she, as soon as she came home, because she got kicked out for hooking up with the guy or something. Oh, it wasn't. We don't know because we haven't met with them yet. But from what we know, there were 4 people there. My sister, Andre, and 2 other kids.
Yep.
One of the kids had to go to an actual hospital, and the other 3 went home.
What?
I don't know what happened there. So whatever, as soon as she gets home, she's like, "Oh, can I call Andre?" My mom's like, "Who the fuck is Andre? Why are your clothes different?" Then she explains, like, "Oh, he's my boyfriend," or what the fuck ever. And, yeah. So, she's like, "No."
What the fuck?
And, well, my sister took exception to this and started being pissed off for the last 3 days.
Alright.
And she started, like, hitting people and swearing and throwing shit. So my little brother decided to record her doing this. And that's where we are today. He whipped out his phone to record. She grabbed him, threw him over a chair, and tackled him to the floor and started beating him. She grabbed my dad by the shirt, who was elderly, started beating the shit out of him. Because she's also, you know, huge. She's not a small girl. She's about bigger than me, and I'm huge. Like Andre the Giant, so... she almost beats the shit out of my mom.
Oh!
And,
Fantastic.
you know, my mom says something or another. She embellishes stories, so I'm not gonna go off what she actually said to the cop. Nope. And apparently, after she grabbed my dad's phone, said that my little brother had a taser and was threatening to kill her. So the cops came.
Oh!
And, yeah, that's where the taser thing came in, and they kept asking, "Where the fuck's this taser?" My dad's like, "I didn't know they were illegal," and I'm like, "Yeah, apparently switchblades are illegal now, too."
Oh, yeah, you didn't know that?
And he was like, "Really?" And so him and the cops start talking about that, and this is where, they're trying to get everyone's stories, and my fucking dad and mom both go off on tangents a lot, and it's my job to keep them in line.
Yeah.
So my dad starts talking, my mom starts talking over him, and I yell, "Shut up, only say the important shit."
Yeah.
And they don't even acknowledge me. I'm like, Mom, Dad, please shut the fuck up. Let the cops do their goddamn job.
Yep.
So the cop yells at me and my family, saying, this is the most dysfunctional piece of shit I've ever seen. How the fuck can anyone live in this toxicity? If you don't all collectively shut the fuck up, I'm leaving.
Oh, well.
I shut the fuck up. My parents apparently do not get the hint. So she walks out of the door.
Ah, that's where I saw her walk outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, by the way, I was in the driveway in my car.
Yeah, he couldn't leave, but he also couldn't come in for whatever unpriestly reason.
Yeah, didn't make sense.
So, that was life. And yeah, surprise, surprise, it wasn't fun.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and my dad almost got arrested.
What?
Because apparently, he wanted to get my sister arrested for beating the shit out of the family.
Uh-huh.
Bar me and my mom.
Mm-hmm.
And cop's like, yeah, you can't do that. She's only 16.
Okay.
And he was like, yes, you can. They said I could. And the cop's like, yeah, I know the law. I'm a fucking cop. You can't. And it's like, well, yes, you can. He's like, yes, I technically can if she commits a violent felony. He's like, what's that constitute? And then the cop, getting really angry at this point, yells, murder, rape, Grand Theft Auto, armed robbery.
Did he say Grand Theft Auto?
Yeah.
Huh.
That's the name of the crime.
Oh, okay.
That's the legitimate name of the crime, Hawaiian.
Okay, you know what? Whatever. Fuck you.
That's why Grand Theft Auto is called Grand Theft Auto.
Eat my ass.
Because it's a grand theft of an automobile.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. But yeah, so my dad's like, well, we're filing papers. It's something called an incorrigibility paper.
Uh-huh.
Which means that if you're under 17 and you're a piece of shit, you can get arrested.
Sounds about new.
But apparently, if your parents didn't file those papers and you're just a piece of shit, but you're like 16, the cops don't give two fucks.
Oh.
So, I wish I would have known that shit. There were a lot of people who would have been fucked up. But, I guess there's a reason they don't tell kids that.
Yeah, I'd say so.
And, well, that's... Oh, yeah, they searched my brother's room, and he almost started crying. Because he's like, I don't have a taser. They're like, she says you do. And my brother's like, well, she's a lying piece of shit.
Sounds about right.
And I was like, please, for the love of Christ, can I just do homework with my friend? And they're like, no. Can he leave? No. Oh. And
Please, can he... No.
so yeah, I got yelled at for being a piece of shit. My dad almost got arrested for not wanting to go to him. Oh yeah, another thing. Our state's mental health system is fucked. Just completely and utterly fucked.
Yeah.
My sister's been there not 8 times in the past year.
Mm-hmm.
Like 365 days from here, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
And because, the year just started.
Yep.
But
No.
it was,
That wasn't supposed to work.
They kept him there for 4 days once, and so he hates it there. And they said, if you leave, we're gonna call the police, blah blah, you're gonna get arrested, blah 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 blah, fucking blah. And he's like, alright then, so he didn't leave, but after 4 days, they're like, yeah, there's no one in the state who will take her, so you can leave. And
What? That's the whole point of the freaking... Okay.
yeah, and that was like the 4th time. And then the other 3 times, they're like, oh, hey, sign this paper, you can go. It's like, they didn't even try. Because they just knew nobody would take her.
Wow.
So it was pretty much just a drive an hour to get told that, okay, you did the thing, you could leave now.
Oh my god, fuck you, game.
The law doesn't give a shit.
There, that's what I wanted to do, because fuck dealing with these things. I'm pretty sure if you kill them all, there's like a secret thing you need. Ah!
But yeah, so I don't...
Oh, fuck it, whatever, I don't care anymore.
So basically, that's what I understand about incorrigibility, is your parents can't have you arrested if you're a piece of shit. In our state, at least. Unless they sign those papers.
Huh.
Other than that, this is what surprised me. The legal age to be apparently start tried as a piece of shit is 17. Not 8.
So you got one more year.
No, because we're filing the papers.
Oh, okay.
Apparently, it's already been in the process. So after that, she's going to become something what's called a ward of the state, I guess. That's what the cop asked. Oh, is she a ward of the state? We're like, we don't fucking know, dude. Jesus Christ. And he's like, oh, they haven't explained that to you. We're like, no, they haven't.
Come at me, bitch.
So, yeah, that was fun. And
yeah,
the whole time I was just like, you know, can I leave? I wasn't even supposed to be up here, and you know.
Got him.
I was like, I'm just sitting there listening to music, because, you know, it's not a harmful lie. It's a lot easier than saying I was sitting there whacking it. Just beating the shit out of my dick, you know, like...
Yeah, right in front of them, all for them to see.
Yeah, like...
That didn't actually happen, we're lied.
Like, I was sitting there on my phone, which I guess technically wasn't a lie. And there was music in there, so I didn't lie there either. But yeah, the moral of the story is, I guess I can't masturbate in my house.
I guess not.
But, whatever. I guess that's slightly less awkward than you just walking in.
Yeah. I'm glad I called.
Well, I probably would have heard you on the stairs.
Probably you would have just been like, shit!
Yeah, I would have pulled my pants up and been like, hey, what's up, bro? Then, like, subtly, when you're not looking during recording, just open my phone and close the porn. Be like, well, putting a little pin in that to get back to it later. But yeah, so
fun times here.
Yeah,
what the fuck was that?
There was a bunch of smaller shit that happened. Oh yeah, she destroyed my house. Like the entire upstairs, she started like ripping things off the walls and throwing it.
Fun.
Yeah. Shit, what else was there?
What next? She like pulled a bear trap out of her pants or something? I don't fucking know.
No, there was some other shit.
Yeah, some other shit probably shouldn't be saying.
No, one. She lied about a taser.
Yeah.
I honestly cannot quite remember.
Ah! There it is. Can I please just... Maybe...
Yeah, so...
What the
Why
fuck?
don't you just go into the giant beam of light?
Because direction... What the fuck, Medley? Thank you. God, I hate this fucking puzzle. Oh my god! Kill me now! Thank you.
There you go. I don't even know what else.
I don't even care anymore. Fuck that shit.
Fuck, what else was there that I did?
I don't know.
But,
oh boy, 1 second. Hey, yeah! Yeah!
Oh yeah, my mom started insulting the cop.
That's a good thing to do in the situation.
But she was doing it as a joke because she's like, yeah, or when she said that my sister and that dude started changing clothes, it's like, oh yeah, I know that college team. That's the school my mom went to. And my mom, him obviously not knowing that, said, or my mom, you know, he didn't know that my mom went there, obviously.
Well, that worked out.
But she said, no, how dare you? That we are the blank. And he was like, oh, what school is that? And I immediately know, because that's where the ghetto ginger we know goes to school.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that's this place. Like, oh, yep, that was it. And then he was like, yeah, you need to really file that piece of, or my child's a piece of shit paper, because you're going to have a heart attack. It's not like you're young. And she's like, well, you're just an asshole, aren't you? Coming into my house, calling me old, saying my school was this shitty, inferior one. And he's like, yeah, I guess so. And this is not like 10 minutes after he threatened to arrest my dad because he didn't want to go to the hospital.
Ah. What the fuck?
Well, yeah, because he's like, oh, you're her legal guardian, you need to go. And Dad fucking hates that place.
Uh-huh.
Because it's literally him sitting there for 2 days for no reason.
Sounds about right.
I was like, Dad, just do it. It's better than getting arrested. And
he's like, oh, fuck that.
Yeah.
Apparently he sounds like fucking Hank Hill.
Well, like, I can understand his frustration.
Oh, great. Excuse me 1 second.
And so, yeah, I was like, Dad, I know it sucks, but please, for the love of Christ, just do it.
Get the fuck.
Nice.
Get the fuck over here. Jesus Christ. On that note, fucking we out.
Bye.